But it's Friday! So yesterday I said, Lori was looking at me like, what is he? The excitement of entering Friday alone. See how I'm happy, I'm dancing. But it's Friday! Okay, welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are reaching out for the stars. Yes, we are reaching out for those stars. We are streaming across all our social media platforms. Please download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. 2 weeks into my birthday, please do. Post birthday, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on your Facebook notification. Like I used to say, when you see these beautiful faces, you know it's time for Family and Values. If you're just joining us, my name is Princess Joy Abu. See the way the Abu sounded. Abu, Omo Abu. Okay, Family and Values is a show where we discuss everything that has to do with family. Your family, my family, your relationship, my relationship. Those topics, those controversial topics that you put talk in secrets, we bring it here in our fellowship and discuss it openly. So yes, it's going to be a wonderful landing Friday. Very soft, easy going. You know, we don't want stress. Let's prepare ourselves for the one into the weekend, you know. Yeah, you know, for those of you that think I don't go for one, but I do, please. Yes, you know, I'm not on the show alone. I'm not here alone. I have our very own, let me put it again, our very own lady, Mama Gen Z herself. Let's give it up for Lori. Good morning. Look at how calm you just, what is this?
You introduce me. I just need to humble myself so that I will not be looking like, to not become a charade overdo something. Because they give you that package. I know my colleague will get the more feel many of them, they watch me. Then you see that kind of feel yourself.
You need to feel yourself. Come on, it's weekend.
I just enjoy life now. I just enjoy every morning to wake up and take people around me, feel myself. And that's what I want you to do. When you wake up in the morning, enjoy yourself, feel yourself, know yourself, re-identify yourself, renew your mind, be positive about your thinking. It goes a long way to help you to accomplish things like this that you are yet to set or place before you. Yes, you may not be a billionaire, you may not be a millionaire going to bed. But before you wake up, anything could have come up on your phone after prayers or after by the time you pick it up. In short, in the next 1 hour after you wake up from bed, anything could have come up. And I believe this Friday, thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. So, as many of us that will be going to camp, it's all to the glory of God that we're enjoying another one.
Yeah.
But one thing is this: be yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself, glorify God's name in your family, in your home. Place your hands on your children every time you wake up and pray for them. Not for now, but for their destiny. My name is Rumenu Rajujokianu David. We are going to have a splendid time this morning.
Yes, we are going to make it a splendid, easy going. We are not breaking any table, very relaxing. Today we are going to hold on our core values. We'll resume on Monday. But let's go on our mini feature because we have our pretty guest seated already to give us an insight into today's topic. Let's see you on the other side. We'll be right back. Feature, like, you know, the tradition of Family and Value, we like our viewers to understand what we want to discuss so that it doesn't look like, I just bumped in, what are they saying? Yes, today we will be discussing intimacy in relationship. Come on, it's Friday. A lot of you want to go to the club. You want to go there. Yeah, take me out. Get night, calm down. Let's go. Let's have this conversation. Intimacy in relationship. And yes, we have someone in the studio. This one now, money bag. Guru, money bag. Okay, we have Nwagogo. I hope I pronounced that name very well. Vivian, I left the video one. Let me not come to my tongue in the studio. Chibundo Vivian. She is a production manager for those of you that don't know what she is into. She heads a movie media house, you know, production very sorry, because we need to make sure, you know, sometimes when technical issues occur, you don't have a choice, but then, you know, yes, these are all electronic equipment and they will definitely show themselves, you know. But we are back on the show. Yes, we are very much back, and we are streaming live across all our social media platforms. Please download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. Turn on your Facebook notifications so you see these beautiful faces. We have 3 beautiful ladies here in the studio. Before we went on that break, we had already introduced our beautiful guests on the show, so we'll just go straight into our topic today. Okay, I'm sure when I sent the topic to you, you were just like, why is she dragging me to come and talk about this?
Exactly.
Why? Me that I am quiet. Why is she just?
How are you so sure she's
quiet? But you
quiet?
people that are quiet, we know what people can do.
How do you know she's quiet?
We know what you can do. But let's start with the basics. You know, on Monday we talked about acquaintanceship.
Okay.
And we had to break it down for people to understand. All these people that say acquaintance, bestie, they've entered the other room. The other room. So, so we said, no, let's talk about something deeper Friday, so that they will know that there is this thing. So let's start with the basic. What is the word intimacy in relationship all about? When you hear somebody say, I have an intimate relationship with this person, what's that first thing that comes to your mind? What is it all about?
Okay. You know, like the general thing, when somebody hears that why is the other room.
The other room. That's the way
The other room.
But it is way beyond that.
Okay.
It is way beyond the other room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intimacy can be, you know, deep friendship. Deep friendship. When you share something that is deep with a person.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have to be in the other room. You know, like for example, there's this platonic friendship. When you have platonic friendship with a person, that's an example of intimacy in relationship. So you can be intimate, like you can be bonded with a person.
Okay.
And that is like that is also an intimate relationship where you can share, where you can allow your partner to know you, and you too you allow yourself to be known. You know, emotionally, physically, mentally. You know, share those areas that bothers you without any conflict, without any like a healthy debate, argument. That's in the mental part of intimacy. So intimacy is all about sharing bond with a person when you have really have a deep connection with a person. That's like one part of intimacy.
Okay.
That I can see.
Is there any other part you want to add to it?
The other part would be like sexual intercourse, because that's all an intimacy.
Intimacy. Okay, now at what stage of friendship do you think that intimacy should be, you know, involved? Now, our Friday is set aside for young adults, let me put it that way. People who are not married, youth most especially, but nevertheless we still cut across those who are married in the, you know, in our discussions. Now, at what stage, at what point do you think that intimacy should be, you know, should be involved in a friendship? Because we believe that, of course, many times, say friendship comes first before any other thing. So now, at what point do you think that intimacy, the other room, should be involved in the, let me put it that way, should be involved in a relationship?
Okay, for those that are unmarried.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first is getting to one another deeply, like, you know, the things I like, the things I do not like, the vision where I'm actually going to. Because the truth of the matter is, if you and your partner are not the same vision, you will crash land.
Crash land.
You will crash land. So first things first is, how well do you know this person? If you have already grew to the point that, okay, I know that this person looks like somebody I really want to spend the rest of my life with. So, and I mean, if you like something, you go for it. You make it official. So I think at the point where you make it official, telling the person, oh, I am interested in your life, and I want you to come into my life. Do you get? Even can you bring the scripture?
Yes,
here right
why
not? We can.
I would say that, you know, when a man finds
a wife, find it a good
thing, right? That's
and obtain favor from them to God.
So the Bible also says that, so for this shall a man
leave his father and his mother
and cleave to his wife.
Okay.
So I think for you to become intimate, it is when you have officially done the needful.
Okay, now let me also push this in. We are aware. Analysis would also back us up that we have a group and set of youths who are decided, made up their mind. It's a matter of, it's a mindset that I want to keep myself, and I've been into many other relationships. But this time around, I'm making up my mind that I'm not going to have any intimate relationship with anyone until I'm married.
Yes, I've done that before.
So what do you think about this?
Yes, it's all about communication, because a lot of people, especially in the world we are right now, I want to disagree with that context. With that context, excuse me. So, but then, for example, I ask myself, if I say, okay, I don't want to be in any intimate relationship, because I know, like I said before, it's in two parts. You can have an intimate relationship where it is free from sexual intercourse, and both of you will agree into it. But you know, when it comes to the platonic part, touch is involved. You know, touch also is a part of
intimacy.
Is intimacy. It shows that you care, like rubbing the hands, giving you a kiss on the forehead. You know, that is that. So, but if you say that you want to keep yourself up until marriage, then it has to be totally in agreement with your partner.
Okay.
Your partner has to agree that, okay, I this is what I want. But most of them, they don't keep themselves. In fact, some will even say, okay, there's no problem, I agree, but they will still
like that.
But you won't know. So in your own head, you feel like, okay, you know, that's why I said it's very, very important.
Communication.
Know who you are, know your partner very, very well. Communication. You know, there's this saying that a woman sees far. When a man comes to meet her in the first time, the woman already knows that this is
you know, it's going somewhere. You have a mission.
Now that is where choice now comes in. You hear some people say, "Oh, I don't mind if he's cheating, so long he has money to take care of me." You know, but you know that this person is not giving you what you want. But it is your own choice. You decide to stay there. But for the ones that have decided that, okay, well, this is what I want, then you have to pray to God to give you a partner like that that can help you achieve that. So if you do not have a partner that can help you achieve that,
okay, let's go on. What a marvel. I'm not spoke. Let's listen to what our viewers have to say in regard to today's topic. We'll see you very soon.
I think at first it would go well, but in most cases it ends badly. So being intimate for a little while will be possible, and then at the end of it, it could go sexual.
In this case, a man and a woman can be friends. They can be best of friends without sex, if they made up their mind that this is what they want. Because some people engage themselves and they keep to their promise, and except this, the way life is these days, everyone do rush into things. If not, if you being a man, your mind have to be your determination. Whatever you determine that this is what you will do, this is what you will do. So in this case, you don't have to allow your mind to control you. You control yourself. So at least if you made up your mind that you love this girl and you don't want to hurt her, you really mean it, you can keep relationship without sex.
It's possible, but it's very, very rare. Very, very. It's not even possible, say. because it's not possible. This care is not possible.
And the Vox Pop, we needed people to really understand and bring their own opinion on today's topic, and we are still talking intimacy in relationship. That's our conversation today. Okay, back to our guest. Now, from the Vox Pop, the question was, can you have a bestie, opposite sex, so that are bestie and are intimate without sex? And somebody said, it's possible. No, it's not possible. I'm sure she's thought of it like, no, it's not possible. And the other one said, yes, if you love her, you can actually. That one was giving us soft landing, like one parent or the other side said the parents are looking for soft landing. But let me put this to you. Is it possible, sincerely, in the society we are today, to see young adults, opposite sex, this one say I have a boyfriend, this one say I have a girlfriend, or this one say I am engaged, this one say I'm engaged, then both of you are besties? Then you could do everything together in the name of besties, and you know you can tell this one, I'm going out with my bestie, and then bestie can come in the morning after this will come back and you tell I went with my bestie. You know that word bestie.
Where did you go with your bestie?
We went for a movie. From there we went to have a drink.
What happened to your partner?
Nothing happened. You know, your partner is there. You understand that both of you are besties. Do you think such a relationship would thrive without sex coming into play? Let's be realistic and sincere to ourselves. Do you think? And these are two people. Now, you remember you said something about platonic relationship, touching. In the process, they have slept on this one's body. You know, they've been down. Oh, you look beautiful today. Oh, you know. And then they are going to open the car for you and give you a peck. Do you think such a relationship will strive intimately without the all room coming into play?
Okay, I think it boils down to who you really are. Best, you can keep a bestie, you can keep a male bestie. It's possible. That is where self-control comes in. If you don't want it, it will not happen. There's this foreign, I don't know if it's just a movie or this kissing. They were actually besties. Like when you say best, if you want to real definition of bestie, go and see that movie.
So this one can undress in front of this person.
Like they were besties. They had, but what they did was they had this rules and regulation that was guiding them.
There's boundary.
So any discussion they are having, they will say rule number 12. They will quickly apply it. Rule 9. But in this world now, in Nigeria,
calm down.
Let us calm down
to Gen Z. Now you're talking. Bring it down.
Because the one way you never show yourself, the one way you never show yourself, say you the best. See, and your man see you. If you carry cutlass. Yeah.
Exactly. So right now, because your partner can be very clingy. You know, your partner can be the type that is quick to jealousy. So if you have such a partner that is always wants you that always wants you to be around, which time will you have to be doing bestie?
Oh,
I don't know if you understand.
Unless maybe the partner is overseas or a distant relationship.
He will not. Even your partner will not be comfortable anymore. It is possible, but it is rare. It is rare. You can have a bestie and all of that. Which one is your bestie? Is coming to your house to undress. Your bestie is always going out to you. So what time do you have to communicate with your own when you know that you have a goal? You people are going somewhere, and you can have bestie, but there should be boundaries and limits. There has to be boundaries and limits to where your bestie will come. Okay, your bestie is always called 12 midnight.
No.
Okay, can we talk? Can we? It's like that one.
It's another relationship.
But I have. Let me put it this way. In the course of calling midnight, or I want to talk with you, of course your bestie will understand that now you have a partner, will respect the fact that you have a partner, should respect that you have a partner, you have someone who is your life partner, you are in a relationship, engaged to be married, or maybe not yet engaged, but you see, you know, coming forth in the future. So I want to ask you guys questions. They call. There should be boundaries set. Now, I want to believe that that bestie will see it from this side of, I can't call you at certain time, or the lady herself, or the guy himself, because it boils down on both who are friends now, BFF for life. There should be boundary with calls, with gisting, because you always have gist for that. Gist will come, you know, gossip will come. I want to also share some personal discussion, because when you see two besties, you will know that there's something that actually brought them together to be besties. And so we should not overlook the fact that, just like you said, it can happen. There must be moderation. There should be boundaries. But how well do you think this boundary should work? Can you guide us on what and how are those things, you know, that they need to put bound on?
Yes, okay, it's still on the call.
Yeah.
Why I'm not saying that your bestie can call you. In fact, let's take for example, your bestie is asthmatic, and maybe there's a crisis. You might not know why your bestie is calling you at that time, or like an ungodly hour. Okay, maybe there's an emergency. So if it's an emergency, there's no problem. Or I've seen people who set aside a particular time frame for them to pray. Some will say by 2 a.m. we're taking prayers. So you have to use their phones. So, but in all of this, try to communicate with your partner on everything that you are doing. Because if you leave your partner out of this, that is where suspicion will come in. You get? So nobody's saying you shouldn't have bestie. You can have bestie. My bestie, my partner should know my besties. My bestie know our day-to-day activities. Oh, I'm going to go out with my bestie. My partner should be aware of it. He might want to tag along. There is no problem about it. But where you begin to cross the line is when, for example, or you trying to poke nose in your bestie, trying to poke nose into your own private affairs with your partner. You know, some besties can be like that. I didn't like the way he spoke to you. Or criticize certain things and all that. I didn't like the way he did that. Or maybe everything your partner does to you, you take it the bestie. And you know, most times it's not every advice you take. You know that. It's not every advice you take from people, or even your bestie. Sometimes you need to pray. That's why it is very, very important. Every day you always ask God for wisdom to handle everything. Because you don't even know where you're going to. Or you might even have the idea of where you're going to, but at some point, anything can happen. Like I told you this morning when I was coming, all of a sudden, the guy's car just entered the gutter. Was he sleeping? Was he drinking? Only God knows. So if somebody will tell him that, okay, or had told him that, okay, this is what is going to happen to you, he will just laugh over it and like, at this time. Yes. So sometimes you need to, every day, ask God, pray to him for wisdom to always help you to handle some certain things. It's not, you don't have to take and from, because I tell you the truth, most besties, even in their own relationship, they are having issues. So because they want to be in that position with them, oh, I cannot be unhappy and my friend is happy, let us share the unhappiness too. You know, sometimes, you know, this, they say the thing that is constant is change. Now, so the best thing you see today might tomorrow might not be there.
Now, you know, you said something about two besties wanting to pray, and here we are talking about intimacy relationship from opposites, man and woman. What if I am intimately related with someone from a spiritual angle, I see that this man, you heard when Mike gave us an instance of his current wife was in a relationship, an intimate relationship with a brother in church, simply because she wanted to know God. She wanted to learn Bible. So she was so close to this brother. And the brother, on the other hand, felt like, okay, we are already close, so we can convert to husband now. And immediately the lady said, no, this is not what I want. Now, some people will say, I'm close to this person because of the spiritual thing I'm gaining. How secured is such intimacy? Because, you know, then when we're growing, as they'll say, if sisters, this is going to brother person, let there be a third party. Brother only, you don't go and preach to sister only. No matter how close you are. Even when courtship of those days was courtship, they'll bring, people will not meet in closet, people will meet in open places just to avoid stories that touches them.
Do not be alone.
Do you get how secure is such a relationship when it comes to the fact that I want to have an intimate relationship with this person based on the spiritual aspect? Is there a possibility that along the line spirituality will turn to physicality?
And when you get there, pull out. It's as simple as that. Because it is blood that
running through the
maybe reading both Songs of Solomon.
Songs of Solomon is very, very dangerous.
And then you go, my love, my
it's very dangerous because at the time you start doing that alone with an opposite sex, of course you are going to explain, and one will be carrying it, especially when you say you rest on my bosom, and bosom is a place for you to put your head and all those things. Before you know it, something else will be tingling. You know, the body will start reacting. Now, I want to ask, where can we classify the kind of intimate relationship? And how easy? We have just said it is blood that runs through the veins. Even of a minister of God. Even of an imam.
it is about
Any cleric at all. Now blood they run. Now blood.
When you cut, you see blood.
Grace.
no, you see,
Please leave grace out of this. Don't try to tempt your creator. Don't. Because see, God knows what he was putting together. See, this is one of my best topics. It's just that I'm trying to coin it. You know, money. I can really trash into this hole and break it into many syllables. But now, how can we classify this kind of intimate relationship? We talked about the one that, okay, I hold you. Yeah, we talked about that on Monday too. So Monday with us acquaintances. Now, I gave you an instance of a time my husband said, you know, going to site and shaking hands with an opposite sex, be careful.
So you do
a man
can stretch.
Some men cannot shake hand with women. We are built in different phases, so you need to understand. We have seen videos gone viral where you see a man who suddenly reach orgasm just watching a lady walking or standing in the bus. Those days when you enter Mulwe, you remember they may not know the BJZ. When we enter Mulwe and you're standing next to thank God, development is good, change is a beautiful thing, and you know, you stand next, an opposite sex is standing right behind you. We've seen a man, you know, reach orgasm.
Yes.
So now, how can we classify this kind of intimate relationship? We talked about the one that just, okay, Morgan, Reverend Mike also mentioned the word. Before anyone can hold you, you know, someone is coming. Of course, I do that a lot. And I was just remembering myself, because of my physique, I want to greet you. I don't have any acquaintance with you, and I'm seeing you for the first time. Of course. You understand? But there are certain people I want to embrace, I want to hug. Not because I have any ulterior motive. It depends on how close and what our relationship and the excitement, the joy. I cannot be so carried away and go and like K is coming now and I'll just bow. Yeah, what's happen? So when we are classifying the kind of intimate relationship, how do we classify? That's one. Two, because of our time, can intimacy, physical touch, how can you rate it? The level at which you can get sex.
The first one, you know, we can classify intimacy in different parts. You can classify in the emotional, there's emotional intimacy, there's physical intimacy, there's even spiritual intimacy.
Definitely.
Yes. So that is how we can classify. Even from the spiritual aspect, where a man is not spirit-filled, beyond even spirit-filled, discipline. Forget about this thing. He will run you streets.
He will run you streets. Kai! He will run you sons of Solomon.
And discipline. When you see that nothing like that looks like it, you just
Pack your bag and baggages.
Which one is in spiritual intimacy with somebody that is not, that doesn't even have the Spirit of God in him, or he's just on his lips. You know, you will see it. You will know. We will know. It will be very obvious. When you say you are spirit-filled and you are disciplined, with your lifestyle, your character, it will be obvious.
Thank you very much.
So when it is not obvious, my darling sister and brother, please pull out.
Pull out immediately. Don't wait.
Pull out. So you know they say too much everything is bad. I really agree to that.
That's
100%.
God bless you.
This is me answering the second part. Too much of everything is bad. When you say that you want to keep yourself till marriage, you don't want to be sexually intimate with anyone. Partner. Then they touch on too much now. Something you do consistency. From here
do you do a lot of covering as well?
Not that much. That much. So the thing is, when you say okay, you want it, or you people have an agreement, and every day, oh, it is from the handle. This is not hand touch.
25.
You know,
those little places that you know, the blood will just feel it. It's just like let me just touch you like this. I need to just touch a bit of your skin. Wow, your skin is sensitive.
There's a way that you can touch. You are trying to reassure your partner. Maybe your partner is going through one or two things. For example, you just take the hand. I'm with you. You don't have to. It is a sign of care. This is touch. At that moment, your mind is not going to the other room. This is a person trying to care for you.
To tell you I'm with you.
When it's now, oh, your earrings are nice.
Vivian! Chibondo! Wow, baby!
You know, oh, your thighs. They are getting bigger.
Be very careful.
My darling.
Be very careful. Vivian!
Okay!
Vivian!
It's like I'm going to bring
Vivian!
Vivian is touching somewhere.
The beauty about this is, you know, men, they know the sensitive area.
They know very well. And some ladies too.
I'm telling a man, in summary, flee.
Bible says flee from all appearances. He did not say walk.
Flee.
He said flee. Exactly. You see, when you see Flash, have you watched that Flash? Yeah, I watched all the seasons of Flash. So, you know, Saturday, move as in. And we've been having a wonderful time with Chibondo Vivian.
Yes.
Wow, Goku. Marvelous, thank you. It's so beautiful to have this intimacy, you know, talk. And I want to believe that you've learned one or two things this morning. It goes a long way. Please share, like. I mean, I don't just like when I see something good. I love on social media. So love, share, and please send to your loved ones. Go back again and listen and don't look at how many minutes. Just take your time and just devour it. It has a lot of content in it. And I want to wish you the very best of the weekend, even as we go all out today. Prepare. Don't worry, the weekend is going to be splendid. Okay, so have a wonderful weekend. And also, somebody is so excited. My name is Sirumenu David. I wish each and every one of us a wonderful day ahead. Bye for now.
Okay, so I actually laughed and I heard this here because Vivian brought out the woman.
I am going to bring back those.
You know, okay, so on that note, yes, next week, you know, Mama Gen Z will be taking us on another that you don't want to miss next week's topics, not even for you.
I'm bringing everyone topics.
So please, next week, prepare yourself, gather yourself again. Thank you for being a part of Family and Value this week. To our president, to head of station, to our head of programs, to the editors, to the cameramen, to everybody in the MCR, the Ed station. We love you, Family and Value, love you. To our guests, we love you. The reason why we're here is because you're making us laugh and because you're always there. You know, from Monday to Friday, go back and listen to it, especially today's topic. Please don't miss it. Go back, watch it so that you to bring out the, you know, what you need tonight. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Finally, it's Friday and we are closing the show. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.